What's up, guys? My name's Bobby.
And my name's Karl.
And welcome to our very first video in our new series called PPC.
Paid ads, pixels, and Cuban sandwiches.
For those of you who do not know, Tampa Bay is home to the Cuban sandwich. New York has pizza.
Philadelphia has Phillies.
And Tampa has Cuban sandwiches. We're going to be talking about all things paid advertising while we dissect
and digest
Cuban sandwiches from all across Tampa Bay. So today we're unwrapping our first Cuban from the Bodega Cafe. We're going to get into it here. It is regarded from locals as one of the best Cuban sandwiches in town. Karl, I'm going to let you do the rest here.
Look at the grease, though. You know, what are you looking for in a Cuban sandwich before we dive into this, Bobby?
Yeah, so I guess this would be a good time to break down the components of a Cuban sandwich. Go ahead and take your half. I don't want to touch it here. All right. So it consists of a pressed bun. It's a Cuban bread loaf. And then inside, I'm going to give you a little look inside here. You have some ham. Pickles are a must. You got roasted pork. Is that what we call it? Roasted pork? Pulled pork? One or the other? And then I don't know if, cheese, obviously. You can't forget the cheese.
Might be Swiss, might be, could be provolone.
Yep. So. Now, I'm going to try and find it here. Oh, I found it. The secret ingredient is mustard. You have to have mustard on your Cuban sandwich. So, without further ado, cheers.
Cheers.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That is a textbook Cuban.
Yeah. Straight to the point. But they have some secret sauce in there that's mixed in there.
Yep.
I don't know if that's mayo mustard mix, but it's good. Overall, what would you score it, Bobby?
You know, it
1 out of 10.
It might take a few more bites, but I'm going to save that review until we talk about a little paid advertising here.
Let's dive into it.
Okay. So today, what are we talking about for paid ads?
You know, one of the biggest questions we get, it's not so much the traffic side of things, it's how do we actually take that user and convert them into a lead. And so we're going to be talking about the 5 elements of a high converting landing page.
Of a landing page.
Yeah, we're going to be
Everyone wants to know that. Every time we have a PPC webinar, there's a lot of questions about landing pages.
Massive. All right, so the first one I always like to talk about is, is the offer. And that's the number one, right? Is the offer compelling enough for someone to actually take action? May that be actually call you on the landing page or opt in and say, raise their hand and say, yes, I'm interested in what you have to offer.
Yeah, now really quick, what are some of your favorite offers? Are we talking free consultation or a discount or?
Yeah, so it really depends on the business. However, the free consultation or discount is kind of our go-to. Now, if it's something else like the HOTH, we use a lot of lead magnets, right, Bobby?
Yeah, lead magnets are great. We spend a couple hours putting together a great little PDF with high value content, and sometimes that's good enough to just get people, they want that, they're going to give us their email, and then they opt in. It's that simple. So the offer is very, very important.
Basically, it's of people have to see more value in your offer that you're giving to them than their information, because they're trading that. They're trading your offer for their information in return. So.
Exactly. All right, now item number 2. For me, I do a lot of this at the HOTH as our marketing manager, is the copy. You have to have compelling copy. This, I would think, is probably the part that you want to spend the most time writing versions, try a rough draft, redo it, edit it. But you have to have a compelling headline, maybe a little sub-headline as well below it. And then the way we like to do it is put some bullet points on the left side.
Yeah. You really want that above the fold section, like Bobby's talking with the headline, sub-headline, those bullets, to really say almost everything you need to in that full landing page right above the fold. And that message has to be clear, concise, and once again, just keeping it simple.
Keep it simple. And I think, again, you got to put yourself in the mind of your customer just for a little bit. Like, what words on the page do they want to see to resonate with them? And sometimes it's as simple as just having a couple key words in there. How is your customer avatar talking? What sayings do they have? All right, item number 3. Let's keep it going here. Landing page. What do you got?
Yeah, so the third one is by far, one of those crucial components of building a quality landing page, social proof. And social proof comes in a lot of different forms. And the first thing is I'll say, what is social proof? People say. Social proof is testimonials, reviews, video testimonials.
The banners.
The banners, yep. Trust badges. So maybe you're a
Exactly.
partner. Like we're a Google partner, we're a Shopify partner.
If you take a little look at
our
our HOTH landing pages, we have the opt-in, and then right below it, we have about a dozen logos of companies we've worked with, been featured in, have spoke for.
Yeah, and that's actually a crucial point, because that allows the user who just searched something, doesn't know your brand at all, lands on your landing page, and they're able to build trust with you right away. So that's super important.
All right, I'm gonna take item number 4 here.
Love it.
And I'm gonna say just a clean, simple layout, and that includes the navigation bar at the top. We see a lot of people just creating a landing page on their actual website where you have a full navigation bar, you have a lot of other links that can distract people. So that's why we like to use a separate landing page builder. We personally use ClickFunnels for the HOTH marketing. And what that allows us to do is it gets rid of the navigation bar. We can customize this page. There's no links taking people off to other sales pages where they can get distracted. We want them to focus on the one action there.
Solely on that landing page.
All right, now what are you thinking for our last one here?
Yep. So we got number 5, the big spicy one, and that's going to be keeping your landing page to one thing. And I know we've said keep it simple this whole time, but we need to keep the landing page or the theme all about one thing. So if somebody typed in SEO services or SEO agency, they saw an ad all about SEO services, and it's for the HOTH. They clicked on that landing page. We want that landing page all about SEO services,
Exactly.
right? They didn't type in PPC.
From the copy to the imagery to the offer.
Testimonials, everything. They didn't type in PPC services. They didn't type in blog services. They typed in solely SEO. And we want to bring that user directly to that area and talk about those talking points, because with different services, different products, those users' needs are going to be much different, right? So
now, I want to take a page out of Karl's book here and throw in a 5A really quick, or call it number 6. But I think the contact form is very important. I've seen some landing pages where they're asking for your name, your work title, your phone number, your address, your mom's maiden name. And it's like, you don't need all this information. We keep it very simple at the HOTH. We just want your email, because that is by far the most important. The more friction you add to that contact form, the more that people are just going to bounce off that. So figure out what information you absolutely need. Maybe you do need a phone number too, but only collect that. All right. Well, those are our 5A or 6 items. Let's take one more bite and solidify our reviews here of the Bodega Cuban sandwich. Okay.
solid.
I'm gonna let you go first.
All right.
1 to 10.
1 to 10. Since we're just starting out the series, pretty good sandwich. We talked here a little bit. I'm gonna give a 7.2. 7.2 is where I'm gonna start out. Yeah. Good crispiness. Once again, has the elements of what we're looking for.
Karl's harsh over here. I like it. Okay.
Yeah.
It's got the elements. It just didn't make it into the 8s.
Right.
I think mine definitely made it into the 8s. I'm gonna go 8.4 here.
8.4. Okay.
It's good. Definitely better than average.
Okay.
I don't know if it's the greatest Cuban I've had.
Okay.
I absolutely love Bodega. I will be back almost every weekend.
Yep.
But let's see where this video series takes us.
Definitely a place to check out and definitely get a good Cuban. But yeah, let's see where the next place takes us.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining us for PPC.
Paid ads, pixels, and Cuban sandwiches.
Cuban sandwiches. Well, again, this is our little homage to our hometown sandwich, the Cuban sandwich. And again, we're going to be traveling all across Tampa Bay to check them out and talk paid advertising.
Yeah. So drop your comments below, questions. We'll be more than happy to feature them and ask those hot, compelling questions about paid advertising, pixels, and maybe even some about Cuban sandwiches. And if you have any places in the Tampa Bay area that you recommend for Cuban sandwiches, let us know.
And I'll leave it as if you have any burning questions about PPC, you want to dive in deep, schedule a call with us in the link below at thehoth.com/PPC-strategy session. And you can talk with a PPC expert like Karl or someone on his team and get everything answered. Other than that, that is it. Thank you guys for joining, and we'll see you on the next one.
Thanks so much.
Cheers.